Why, hello. As you see, there is the WoW. Um, I gotta fix sound. Well, that kills everything. Kill the music. Turn down the ambience. And that should be good. So, I was gonna get a Steam card, but I didn't have enough money because I had to go get groceries and get a couple things that needed to actually done around here. And I was gonna get Final Fantasy Online, but where I went didn't have any for PC. And PS4, I've learned I've learned from the 360 and the PS3 about MMOs. So I ended up getting or not doing that because that was no bueno on them systems. God damn it, hurry up! Is that the ambience? It's a little loud in my headset. That's why I was going to turn it down. But I learned my lesson, and I was like, I'm not gonna go buy it on the PS4 because I was already running out of room. Um, there's sound. I don't know because ambience is down. Uh, there we go. But I was starting to run out of room on the PS4 with just like regular games. And I was like, I know how much like the old Final Fantasy Online. I guess that was 11. It it had updates like every other day. And if I recall, it used to be um, the fuck am I doing? Oh, looking for little white spider things on the ground. Um, so this is going to be pretty much a talking video and just farming. But there was just too many updates. It kept eating up space. So I was gonna get it on PC since I got that new big hard drive, but Walmart didn't have it, and I don't know what the difference is between Steam Final Fantasy Online and like if I just get the actual card for the Final Fantasy Online. You know how like they have the digital card for WoW and all that shit. Um, I don't know what the difference is, but I'm gonna assume I want the official Final Fantasy. I think that's what all the streamers and them have. That fucking crow thing's awesome. The only downside of this is where is it? There's not like all this shit used to just be one thing, if I remember. And there was none of this. So it's weird. I was told a decade. Because last time I played this was, I want to say about 6 months after Pandora came out because I went to Toys R Us. We were in the area where Toys R Us was. And they were having a deal on everything. And the digital card of Miss Pandora was on sale. I think you got it and a time card. So you get the fuck out of here. So I got it and played it, but it was real bad running on the old PC. So I ended up doing most of the card time, but near the end, I had like a week or two left, and I was just like, fuck it, I got other things to do. So I just left it run out and didn't play. Um, but when I turned it back on and stuff, I was like, where is Orton? Where the fuck is my bull? Um, and they're like, oh, I got a hold of them, the support, and they're like, yeah, you haven't been on in a decade. What the fuck do you think would happen? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't fucking know. Where the fuck is it? And they're like, let me look. I was like, did I get hacked and they deleted my fucking characters? And they're like, well, no, you haven't been on in a decade. And so they went into hibernation. So I was like, well, I want them. And they're like, all you have to do is just go to the server they're on. And I was like, I don't know what it is. And they're like, is this server, this server, this server, and this server? And I was like, okay. So I got them back. Um, this is okay. So when I was playing with Trusty Robot or whatever the fuck his name is, because he kind of talked me into getting this. It's like, oh yeah, because I was gonna get City of Heroes, and he's like, oh no, get WoW and we'll play it, because I was in that guy online with it. And so when I got it, Burning Crusade had just come out. So when I went to the store, I was like, I take WoW, and they're like, you should probably get Burning Crusade too. And I was like, what's that? And they're like, it's the first expansion for the game. It gives you some other classes. So I was like, okay. So I got it installed and everything, and he told me where he was, which I think I still have that character. But he was just like, oh hey, welcome to the server. And then he came over and gave me gold, and then he left. And I was like, hey, are you don't want to hang out or whatever? And he's like, no. Kind of like what JD did to me in Elder Scrolls. So I was like, well, fine. So I didn't really want to play that because I didn't know anybody and I didn't know what I was doing, and he didn't tell me anything. And I was like, well, this sucks. So then I found out there was hunters, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go on a different server where he's not and play my hunter. And then if he wants to play, I'll come back over on his server and play with him. So I got playing the hunter and just fucking forgot playing with him. And then my friend from AOL, I told her I got WoW because she's always playing EverQuest, and I picked that up one time and it wouldn't run on the computer, which is funny because WoW would run on the computer. But I told her, and she asked me the server, and she ported her character over. And then she's like, yeah, the economy's not that great on here. So I was like, well, I'm pretty far leveled. I was like, I'm not moving and all that. And she's like, okay, whatever. So she told me her server, and I made a character on there. And then she didn't stay on that server too long. She had jumped to another one with her character. So she must have put a lot of money into the goddamn character uh, server jumps. Because there was no, hey, we opened up this portal, you go over to this server and do whatever you want to do over there, but then when you log out, you come back to your server. that wasn't a thing yet. So so she kept doing that. So after like 2 other characters being made on a character on each server, I was just like, hey, you decide what server you want to stick to, and I'll join you, or you can come back over to my server that we met up on, and we'll hang out there. But she never came back. But I talked to her on AOL and stuff all the time. And when I lost AOL, then I'd email her and stuff. But yeah, so this is like my original character that I've slowly leveled up throughout the years. I think I got to here and kind of gave up because I didn't know where I was supposed to go and what I was supposed to do. But this is weird. There used to be more, but like I had this whole thing filled up. I had stuff up here and all this. This is how long I've been on WoW. I have this 2-seater rocket. It was like one of the first 2-seater things in the game, and it's flying. Now I gotta remember how to. But I've had it for that long. Oh, my pet died. Where is this miss? So they have a feed button here, but I don't think it really does anything anymore. Because I was on one of the other servers with a hunter, and that wasn't a thing. I don't think I need this anymore. Just make sure we don't have any other fucking powers. I may end up renaming them later. See, pet. Smack, that's lit up. I guess assist is there. Growl down there, growl's there. See, I don't know if I'm gonna have to go through every goddamn. So I think I have all the professions that were out at the time. There may be more, but I don't know. I think this is nice that they put the buttons here, so I don't actually have to go down here and use the stuff. Technically, I don't need these here either because they now have in the profile these things. Like you can just swap over. I don't know why they gave us spirits. That makes no sense. There's like no powers for spirit. Alright. So anyways, I would battle that thing, but I think it's going to be like a 3-team deal. None of my stuff's like leveled up. This might actually be the perfect game to no, you get the fuck back there and fight him. this might be the perfect game to actually talk about stuff while playing. Because it's not going to be like a bunch of jumping around and all that. I don't know if I'm going to do raids and all that. I didn't have anybody to do them before with, so I don't think I'm going to do them now. But this server is Ysera, I want to say. If I have this for 2 months. I thought I was buying a 30-day card, and I got the 20-day or the two month deal. But if you guys want to come play, I don't mind. I have a clan. I'm the only one active in it because everybody else fucking quit. B-Fits and JD and my friend Easy Street and everybody, they all quit a long time ago. So it's just me playing. I even had a server where my Canadian friend and her husband played, Pastel Fawn, but they ended up quitting too. I guess he was talking up supposed girls because they could have been guys, and he's just dumb enough not to know. But he was talking up girls on here, and she put a stop to it by taking the accounts away. So I ended up losing out playing this with them. Then one of the YouTubers I watched was playing, and so I tried to go play with him, but I could never find him on. Like I added him, and he accepted or whatever, but I could never find out when he was on. So yeah, I still prefer playing my hunter. I did go look at a rogue that I had done up some, but not on this server, and it looks like they took away a bunch of shit that he had too, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not happy about the things, but it's not really about the moves. It's about going through and doing the quests and everything. But yeah, I ended up having to get other stuff, so I couldn't get a Steam card. Kind of makes me mad, but you know, not all money has to go towards video games. You know, I like that move. So, you know, I didn't get Arc. I I think I said in that other video the other night. I was fucking tired. B-Fits and his buddies have a server on Xbox, but I don't think his buddies care for me. Like, we'll get on to go play like Dragon Age, the one with the online, and I'll get in and we'll do like a match or two, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, you know, it's getting late. Um, we gotta get up in the morning," and like they'll leave, but they'll be sitting on the Xbox yet watching movies or playing other stuff, and it's like, well, if you don't want to fucking play, you have to tell me because um you know, like if you don't want me around, just fucking say it, and I won't come around and break up the thing. But Beefits is usually the one that invites me to the parties, so I don't know. So they got this server, and Beefits hasn't talked to me for weeks now, as you know from other videos. And he started talking to me, and then he told me that they bought a server for the Xbox, and I was like, well, that's cool. I was like, why don't you invite me? I wanna check it out and see what that's like. And so I went in, and he started giving me stuff to go build a place. He's like, here's some hatchets and stuff. Go build a house or whatever. And I was like, okay. So I stayed for a little bit, but I was getting tired. I think it was me and him were the only two that was on it then. And he tried to tame a pterodactyl, but they have their settings all jacked up. They're idiots, really. Um, so they're it was taking us over an hour to tame a pterodactyl. So I can't wait to see them try to tame like a alligator or something like that, because they are not, like, I don't know how they manage it, but it sucks. So, and then they took the crosshair off, so you can't aim right. You have to kind of guess, and it's like, why would you do that? You know, why would you? Why would you uncross there when you got to shoot animals and stuff to knock them out? Like, I don't see the point. Just in case that guy comes down while I'm killing this guy. God damn it, gorilla! But yeah, they took the crosshairs off, and I was like, why? Are you dense? And then they did something else, and I was like, I don't understand why the fuck you would do that. I didn't say that to him, but that's what I thought. So, like, I don't like their server as in how they have it set up, but it's nice to have people to sit and play with. So there's that. But so then like the next day on Facebook, BFits was all like, "Hey, here's the password. Uh, here's what the name of the server is, so you can get back in." And he's like, "When I get off work, if your pets need fed or whatever, I'll feed them." And I was like, "Okay, that works for me." But I guess I need to go that way. I think this is a special mount. Wait a minute, it can fly? Did I see a quest down there? I thought a quest popped. It might have been one of them pets. My pets are not up to par. Here, we'll take a look at them real quick. I've always wanted to show off my stuff. I have the baby blizzard bear. That was from third anniversary or some shit like that. I bought this when it came out because the money went to charity. And I think I won this from a Christmas event, and this, and this. Yeah, I took that off. So I don't know where I got that from, but I have it. But it won't battle. Well, what the fuck did I do? And then there's the chipmunks. I don't know why I have two chickens. I might have to get rid of one. Uh, Winston for having Overwatch. This was from that. I'm pretty sure from when Mountain Dew had that. Um, Yeah, well, Mountain Dew had that promotion going on with wow. See, this is Marmot, and this one says Prairie Dog. They're the same thing. Then I got a bunch of cats, I think. I try to get ones that look different. These should be different. I don't know. It might be because they're, you know, all your account stuff got merged into one thing. So that could be what's going on there. I think I got this from getting the things so that when you go to log in, you have to put a code in. I don't know what the difference in them are. I'll have to probably sell one. I don't know where I got that from, but it's undead squirrel. That may be another giveaway item too. I don't know. I think I made that. I think me and Beefits. I think I had a Goblin Tinkerer because it was me, Beefits, my friend Bob Smoyer, and well, Bob Smoyer Jr. and Bodabo. Maybe JD. We were all playing, and when we were looking, because we were trying to be like, okay, somebody needs to make leather stuff for us. Somebody needs to make weapons for us, and etc. And I was like, well, I'm pretty good at the Tinkerer stuff. Like I know where to go for stuff, so I'll make that stuff. This was another one that I think it was a special thing, and I might have won it off the auction house. Same with that. A lot of shit I don't even know how I got. Now that I'm looking at it, I know how I got that. They had a cross promotion with um yeah, Plants vs Zombies, and this thing will actually heal you if you have it out. Oh, I do have a skunk. I was wondering about that. I seen a skunk earlier, and I was like, I don't think I have one. I don't know how I got all these tiny snowmen, but I'm not getting rid of them. I got more of them too. I have one toy box item. I have this. This was a Halloween item. I don't think I have these. I might not be able to wear because my Death Knight has a wolf head on him. Like it completely covers his head that you can't see him. But I don't think my cow guy can wear it. It's like that. Okay, so it goes. This is the stuff I own. I didn't see the hat in there though. I'll show you that in a couple minutes. There's all the Talbirds. that I own. I don't know. So I have that thing. I have that horse, that that. I guess it tells you the prices. Okay, so I bought this. I believe I bought this off of the store too. It was part of the some kind of charity thing. But this was for referring a friend, and I referred Beefits, maybe, or Beefits referred me, or either Easy Street did. I don't remember, but there was another mount that came out either right before this or right after, and it was one of them stupid zebras over in the thing. Okay, I just want to get over this other spot quicker because I know I have more quests, and if I can clear these out, I can go do that. Yeah, yeah, you just stay there. If I do another video, I may show you my I got that demon guy that came out with the expansion. So I may show him off. I don't even know how to work him. I tried fighting. Well, it's supposed to be easy stuff up in his area because he's like 95, and it didn't work out too well. It was all melee shit, and one like he only had two moves, and one was a dash. I don't know how easier this would be with a controller using, but for dashing stuff, it's not fun with mouse and keyboard. I just the other thing is I had a shitload of traps too um, when I used to play, and now I don't have all the traps. I had a snake trap. I think there was a fire trap, and now I don't have them because they're under something else. Okay, so this asshole I believe is this guy. You can have that and have some fucking crows. I think they got the crows off of Elder Scrolls Online. Because if you go, there's an area where you have to fight the crow hags and stuff for a mission, and if you do it, you get a thing that calls in crows in. That's probably where they got the idea of that from. This is neat. It would have been neat if they gave the animals attacks and stuff. Like I take notice if I have Winston out or little TK or whatever the fuck he is. He will fight the little baby animal things. Like little TK will just go up and freeze something and blow it up. I can't believe how easy this has been, because I came up here to do the quests and farm, I think, nether cloth or something. And I was having such a hard time with it. So either I was dumb about how to go and do stuff up here, or as people have been saying, that they dumbed down the game for people that don't have time to sit and play. That could be the other reason. I hope it's not, because I enjoy this game. What the fuck was that? Because I enjoy the game a lot. I, like, at one point I was playing this, City of Heroes, and Final Fantasy Online, and playing Xbox and what the fuck? And something else, all at the same time. Like I started managing my time on as you know. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't realize that. Um, but I started managing my time. Who dare to be hitting me? So it'd be like, okay, well, I'll play for 2 hours on City of Heroes. And then it's like, alright, 2 hours is up. Now I'll go play on WoW for like 3 hours. And when 3 hours came up, I was like, alright, I'll go play on Final Fantasy Online. And because I was sitting on the computer for so long, I just took time and stayed on the chair or whatever on the couch. What the fuck? Okay, asshole. Where's my pet? But I just take my time playing on the 360 with Final Fantasy Online. Fine, is that better, you fucker? What the fuck? I hope that's the player. I tried to play Star Wars Online, and my problem was all this was blurry and a color that wouldn't show up very well with the surrounding. So I didn't know what I was looking at. I was gonna play it again now that I have a bigger hard drive because I remembered that when I got that when B Nerdy was all like, hey, you play Star Wars Online? I was like, yeah, I did. And he's like, well, what if I got you the pack? Would you play online? And I was like, what pack? And he's like, the one that has like the the, the at the time there was a new one out and it included it. But he's like, all 3 DLC things. It gives you it gives you time too, and I was like, well, I guess. So he didn't, but he left it slip that he bought this girl that he was kind of. He thought in his head he was dating her or wanted to date her or whatever, so he's impressing her. But she didn't want him. She thought he was an idiot because she fucking told me that she thought he was an idiot. So like he wouldn't buy it. I'd be like, are you getting it? It's on sale right now. Maybe you should pick it up. And he's like, oh, I'll get it like tomorrow or whatever. And I'd be like, okay. And then tomorrow would come around and he wouldn't get it. So the deal through Amazon was coming up. What the fuck? The deal through Amazon was coming up, and I was just like, listen, I'll go buy it. And he's like, no, man. He's like, I'll get it for you. I told you I would. And I was like, well, it's coming up. And I was like, you keep posting videos and shit and saying about doing this and that. And I was like, I want to play it. And he's like, no. He's like, I'll get it for you. And I was like, okay. So he never did. So I ended up buying it. And then he didn't want to play. So it was like he conned me into buying it just to see me waste money. And that's one thing that pisses me off, and I'll never ever do again. Okay, so this is where the kids were coming from. So I need to find somebody that's supposed to be around here. But I got so far into the new DLC of Star Wars, and then it was like, hey, in 3 weeks we will have the new episode of this DLC out. So go to this base and do all the quests and shit there, and get more allies and stuff. And I was like, okay. So I went to go do one, and it was too hard to do by myself. And I was like, listen, can you come help me out? And he's like, yeah, sure, give me an hour. And then an hour came up, and he left. I was like, this is the last fucking time. So I played it until my time was up, and then I didn't turn it back on. Because I knew playing it for free wasn't going to be fun because I had already had it installed when he said about it. And I was going doing missions and stuff, and it was like, oh, hey, here's a really great lightsaber hilt that you could put on your lightsaber or whatever, and it will do this, but you don't have the Hut DLC. And I was like, motherfucker. So I did like 4 or 5 missions like that, and it just sucked. So I quit playing, and I was waiting for him to get around and buy that for me and stuff, and he didn't. So then I got it, and I played it, and I was having fun until I got to that point where I need someone else to help me. And I don't like having randos help, because half the time they're either idiots and don't know what they're doing and wipe the team, or they act like they know it all and become assholes and stuff. So I tend not to go play with randoms. It's the reason why I have a hunter on here. It's the reason I had a Beastmaster on Final Fantasy, and apparently they don't have that in the new Final Fantasy, which I think is kind of dumb. But I like this game enough that I keep coming back to it when I have money for a time card or the expansion in a time card. I don't know. Like, I've been playing it for, I don't know, since like 90, sometime in the 90s, whenever Burning Crusade came out. And I keep coming back to it, and I'll come back to City of Heroes too. I thought about moving that over to my other hard drive, but since they were saying where I seen how to download it and stuff, they're saying that sometimes it messes up and then the game won't run. So I was like, well, I got enough space on the old hard drive now that if it updates or whatever, it won't be that bad. I also hear they're trying to add new stuff to it, so that would be interesting. Okay, I am looking for this Udok guy, and I don't know where he is. Like, I can barely see that writing. But it's better than what um, Star Wars thing is. So this Udok guy has to be in there somewhere. And I just didn't find him yet. Have fun with that. Like, I've never done any of the things that give you the cutscenes in this. Because I never knew where the missions were or got to them. Like, I probably bypassed a bunch of shit running with beefits in it. And the only way I'm gonna ever get them things done is by going clear back to the beginning and pick up every quest that it wasn't picked up before and work my way out through. Okay, I gotta find that Udok guy because I see somebody up there and they're probably gonna see upstairs. I didn't even notice this. Listen, buddy, I have stuff to do. Let me alone. Oh shit. Well, that sucks. We'll give it a minute. Maybe that guy will run down and revive me. Nope. All right, I take a hit on my stuff. I don't fucking care. So I need to call in. We'll call that in. I think my gun's busted. God damn it! I have my little thing on the side of the screen set up for when I get emails and stuff. It'll pop up and tell me. All right, boys, we're gonna look at this stupid thing and But first, we're going to fly out of here because I think I'm going to get attacked. We just got to kill this guy and we're done. And then I'll go turn in these quests. And maybe end the video here. But we got to turn in these, or get this done and go turn in the quests and figure out how to get back to newbie area. So I can go look and see. Okay, I think he's up in this tree. Maybe. Did I call my pet out? Okay, revive. He's got to be up on this tree. Okay, that sucked. Supposedly, this is a friendly place, but I will be the judge of that. Because I went somewhere in here and got my ass kicked. I think this is that festival. I think I know where I'm at. It sucks when you log in from somewhere 100 years from last time. Some of these claws I may need, I don't know which ones. I think I also have fishing. I think I make food out of these, but I don't remember. They're in my hat. And I need a blacksmith. Can the general goods guy repair my stuff? No. Can he give me what I need? Well, I know where that is now. I want in my goddamn. I don't know if I want to do that. I think that's a repeatable. I think I may have already done that. It was annoying. Yeah, here's the circuit shit. Don't need that. Pretty sure this is how I used to get to other places. Yeah, this is a product of me playing. Where'd this go? Oh, I don't want to be there yet. Well, now I don't need to have this stupid. I don't know why we have that. Like, it came to me in the mail and was like, "Hey, we we have this spear for you to get rid of the gun," and I'm like, "Why?" I don't understand this. No, fuck off. Send me home. I don't know what the fuck I did there. We're gonna go do this, finish this quest since he's watched from the start, and then I think I'm gonna have to go eat. I'm getting a little hungry. Okay, is it gonna let me sit there? I gotta do something. Let's see, I got my ticket, so I gotta see what they say about something. God damn it. Why does it take so long to open this? All right, back to what I was doing. Okay. Did I imagine? Can't take the eggs. I guess I have the key to open up the cages. Maybe I don't. So, yeah, if you like watching this, like I said, it'd be a good game to talk in and stuff. Um, I will do more videos than this because I enjoy the game. Some of the games you have to focus on what the fuck they want you to do in the game, and then you can't really sit and talk. So, you know, Am I missing something? I don't know. Let me let me do this first. Because that will get rid of a bunch of space. Yeah, I've got like so many goddamn things that's crazy, and then these unlearned ones. There's like so much shit. I don't have time to do all that. But I think that would have gave me some room. No, I thought I had spider legs. Maybe it was this. Small spider legs. So maybe I don't really need. I don't fucking know. That says this right here. In this circle. Is that him? I knew it. I knew I didn't have enough room. Alright. So we got that done. So, like I said, if you liked the video and want to see more, I will do more because I enjoy the game. This is something DZ will never get because of all the expansions and everything to actually go and play it. And speaking of DZ, I don't know if I'm going to the game night tomorrow night. I got up today, my fucking legs hurt and my back hurt for some reason. I don't know, probably because I was out walking so much yesterday. Um, so I don't know if I'm going to the game night tomorrow night or not. I think it's tomorrow night. Um, it just depends on how I feel. So I gotta go out. I'm going out tomorrow to go do stuff that needs done, and I'm probably gonna be tired and sore, and I'll probably just fucking fall asleep. So I don't know. It just depends on how I feel when that time comes around. If I'm awake or not awake or whatever. So let me know what you think of this. I'm down for playing more.